It's your boy, Young Equity Chris.
And it's your boy, Young Equity Devin. Let's get it.
All right, today we're going to be talking to you about this stock for Match Group. Ticker symbol MTCH is currently trading at $156 a share around the time of this recording. But first, let's get into the financials.
Yeah, so, as of last year, Match Group made $2.39 billion, which is substantial, right? The year before that, they made $2.05 billion, right? So that's a slight increase from 2019 financials, okay? As of 2019, they had total assets of $8.36 billion. Total liabilities were sitting at $4.42 billion. But in 2020, that changed. So we have a total asset of $2.98 billion currently, with total liabilities sitting at $4.15 billion. That is a debt to asset ratio of over 136%, which is not good as of right now. They are in the water, okay?
It's horrible.
But if you look at their net income, they're profitable. They're making $553 million. So as time goes on, maybe they feel like they can pay off some of those liabilities,
No, that makes sense. No, that definitely makes sense. And right now it's a time for a lot of people to take on debt since the interest rates are very low. So they're probably taking advantage of that as well. But talking more about the product. So some of the popular products they have is Match.com, their namesake, Hinge, and Tinder. Now, with Tinder, that's known as like a hookup app. But I can remember when it first came out, when I first got on it, years ago. Right. I mean, it wasn't a hookup app then, but, it's kind of evolved.
Yeah, what I've kind of understand now is like, if you get on Tinder, you know exactly what you're asking for, right? But back in the day, people are actually looking for like their husbands or wives and potential girlfriends. But now it's more like, hey man, come on through, whatever, we're gonna do this and that, right?
Yeah. Basically, that's the pulse of it now.
Okay.
And then they created Hinge, which is more about meeting somebody and having a relationship or whatever. And then they have Match.com, where you got to pay big bucks to even use it, at least use it effectively.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What you mean by that?
I don't. I'm not exactly sure of the price, but hold on. Let's look up the price for Match.com for you guys. So they have options starting at about $15.99 a month, depending on how many months you're willing to buy up front. Okay. So, I think honestly, the future is probably going to be dating apps as far as people meeting people. If that future isn't already here, and their only known competition right now is Bumble. So, I mean, with the online dating, or the amount of people dating online continuing to grow, I think that, they could stand to make more money. As we saw last year, they made more money than the year before.
Yeah, I mean, think about it like this, right? You got people sitting at the crib. You don't have access to going to a bar. You don't have access to going to a club or a restaurant. Here in Texas, we do, but maybe not everywhere in the United States.
For sure.
So if you own okcupid, you own, like you said, Hinge, Tinder, Match.com. You pretty much own all the dating websites there. So you have a conglomerate of options that you can pick from that this group actually makes money from. So it just doesn't really matter where you go except for Bumble. So think about it like this. It makes it easier for individuals who might be introverts to get involved with other individuals that are extroverts or introverts. So I feel like it's a great way to meet people. I've even heard where people make friends off of these apps. I mean, it's kind of different, but if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. No shade.
And then, and also from a dating perspective, right, it allows you to have information, up front, if this person's educated, what kind of job they have, what they may look on a good day or a bad day. So, I mean, I just think the future is bright for dating apps. The only question is, has it already reached its peak?
Well, not necessarily, because if you add like a luxury aspect to it, right, where you start getting individuals who are, let's say somebody's a doctor, they have a net worth of over $500K, maybe they're 6'5", whatever women are looking for or men are looking for, they can pick based on that, right?
Yeah.
And so that kind of weeds through the individuals that you don't want. So you can pay for that premium service, right? I mean, I think that's where it's kind of going. But who am I? I'm not a match expert, right?
Okay. well, you could be. Watch out, coming soon, Young Equity Dates.
Exactly.
But in all seriousness, But in all seriousness, though, I mean, the company owns the majority of the online dating options available, and so if they can continue to corner the market, I don't see why they don't continue to grow. I have an issue with their liability to asset ratio, but I wouldn't begrudge somebody for investing in this company. I personally won't.
I think the price is a little too high for me. Even if you wait for a pullback, I'm not really interested in anything that's over $125 right now. I'm trying to find some stuff that's going to jump quick. So I'm definitely not going to invest in this right now. But for your solid investor looking for some solid gains, I say invest.
Okay. Again, do your own due diligence because I'm not a financial advisor.
And I'm not an expert.
Thank you guys for checking us out. It's your boy, Young Equity Chris.
And it's your boy, Young Equity Devin. Let's get it.
Still can't stop it. Grow. Still can't stop it. Can it?